The National Assembly spent the better part of the day debating the proposals in President William Ruto's memorandum sent to Parliament on the 9th of December last year. The minority side has termed President Ruto's proposal for the formation of an office of the leader of the opposition as an attempt to bring the Building Bridges initiative back through the back door. The minority side also argues that should the proposals in Ruto's memorandum be actualized, the president might use Parliament to rubber stamp far bigger constitutional amendments that may include an extension of his term in office. NTV's Sydney Chazima has more.
The motion to debate the proposals to the National Assembly by President Ruto, moved by Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, was met by a stern opposition from Azimio allied MPs who are opposed to some of the proposals.
But the cabinet
At the center of the heated debate was the proposal for the formation of the office of the leader of opposition, which has been touted as a disguised handshake between Ruto and Raila.
Many of our supporters, our own supporters, Honorable Speaker, are opposed to this proposal or have the feeling that this proposal is another sort of handshake. And I want to disabuse this notion, Honorable Speaker, that this position is not being created to appease anybody.
Justice and Legal Affairs Committee Chair George Murugara was of the opinion that a central office for the leader of opposition would pave way for ease of consultations and accountability on the office holder.
If we go to Capitol Hill, where it used to be the last time, possibly to be said we are going for motion moja. So, where do we find him?
But Azimio allied MPs were quick to remind the president that his was an attempt to reintroduce the BBI through the back door, arguing that as president, he had no backing in law to initiate a popular initiative as ruled by the Supreme Court during the BBI case.
The initiative by President Uhuru Kenyatta had more people participation than this that is now being generated by William Ruto. Why do I say so? At least for President Uhuru Kenyatta, he started a process with the people. He created a task force which went to the people.
BBI is dead and buried, and you must socialize yourselves to that. And that is why the president has been very fair to us as a house, that he has not sought to introduce or reintroduce BBI in any other form.
The president is not a member of parliament. So how will you say it's a parliamentary?
That President Ruto is hell-bent
Can recommend far-reaching institution. It has come as a view by a citizen of the republic.
gender representation in parliament, a proposal that has shaken male legislators.
And we must therefore ensure also protect ourselves and our sons, because we are endangered.
The proposal to establish the Senate Oversight Fund was unanimously supported by the legislators, arguing that he and the legislators are expected in the coming weeks to deliberate on which of the proposals merits to sail through Parliament or a referendum. Sydney Chazima, NTV.